This chapter of 1007 of One Piece was epic. The last panel, that last page, what is Oda doing to us? Oda is back at his bag again, pulling stuff off. I'm going to get into all my theories about what I think is going on at the end of this video. But first, guys, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time out your day to watch this video right now. 1007 was definitely a banger. Guys, this will be my chapter review of One Piece. Here at Road Talk, we do a lot of other things too. We do anime talk, we do sports talks, and we do other trends as well too. We're starting off right now, guys, but I'm gonna just stop with all that right now, and I'm gonna get right into this chapter of One Piece 1007. Let's go! One Piece 1007, title is called Mr. Raccoon Dog, and we can see Caesar Clown that's on the cover page. And it's funny that Oda decides to bring Caesar Clown out this chapter because someone is very similar to Caesar Clown is acting just like him in this chapter. But we're going to get into that later. Let's start out with the first page of the chapter. And we can see the Oni Wambanshu have been defeated all by Higoro the Flower. That boy, he has defeated them all once again. And we can see that everybody is shocked by Higoro's power. That everybody's saying that, so this is the power of the legendary Yakuza. Then you can see Apu saying that he resisted the effects of the Ice Oni, and he's able to use this power. And then we also can see that Drake is also saying, oh, this is why Wano is so feared throughout the world. But once again, since Higoro is actually still turning into an Ice Oni, he is telling Utapi to finish him off before he's actually in no control of his own body anymore. So he's telling him to finish off, but Utapi is having a difficult time. Who wouldn't, though, in these situations of having a father-like figure that one of the subordinates of the Yakuza even said that he is like a father to all of us, and that is a difficult decision to actually to finish him off. And then Utapi is just taking his time to get some resolve to actually finish him off. And it's very tough, and you can see that all the people that's crying and sobbing over this tragic incident. Speaking of tragic incidents, we have another tragic incident unfolding right now. We had the subordinates of Kaido, the foot soldiers, like the gifters and pleasures. We have Queen. They are asking Queen right now why they must suffer from their own virus. And then Queen starts to show his true self, and like he didn't care for his subordinates, telling them, shut up, you guys are nobodies. This Ice Oni is my masterpiece, and I made it just for you all. And this is when Queen is starting to show his mad scientist mind, just like another similar character that we have in the front of the cover page, Caesar the Clown. And he's really just telling his subordinates that your lives mean nothing to me. Only thing your lives can actually mean is serving me and dying for me. And that's the only way you guys are any significant way to be, my subordinates. Other than that, you're a waste of breath, and I can easily replace you with some other soldiers. Easily. And this really reminded me of Caesar the Clown when he was in Punk Hazard, and how he didn't care for his soldiers as well. And after that, everybody starts to see the true side of Queen, just as Caesar Clown back at Punk Hazard. Queen wasn't done there. He wanted also to make the alliance, the Straw Hat Alliance, the samurais, to also feel weakest too, and tell them that Chopper, the raccoon dog, was not going to give them the antibodies for the cure. He is a pirate, and pirates alone are not trustworthy. They will do everything they want just for them to be victors of a war or any type of battle. At the exact same time, Higoro was about to get sliced by Utapi, and just in the nick of time, something very small came in and blocked the sword from hitting Higoro, and also at the same time stuffing something into his mouth. Who could that be that saved Higoro in the nick of time? No other than the greatest doctor in One Piece, that cotton candy bandit himself, Chopper.
like that isn't gonna make me happy or anything.
He sure looks happy.
Just as a good doctor always does, Chopper does tell Hagoro his side effects after giving him the medicine, but he also tells Hagoro he's going to be just fine. He said your body is going to heat up, but your body is going to be all A-OK. Chopper didn't just have enough for Hagoro, but he also had enough for the entire army of both sides, and he uses his Chopper Page nebulizer to shoot a cute cloud of medicine out to everybody so they will not be turning into any ice oni. And you can see Queen was not having it. He was upset as all can be. He was yelling at Chopper from ear to ear, and he just did not like that Chopper created his own cure to his virus. Chopper had to cake him real quick. He was like, hey dude, hey Queen, I'm that guy that is the greatest doctor of all. If Luffy is the Pirate King, future Pirate King, I'm the future Doctor of Kings, and he showed that he can do it all, that he can make a cure to his virus in a matter of minutes, and it was just fantastic. A definitely great feat from Chopper as a doctor right now. And then you can see Queen also is saying he's not going to listen to no stupid raccoon dog, and then he makes an attack on Chopper. But just like in my last video, I kind of predicted this, and when whoever wins this side of the war will actually make a momentum of winning the entire war. And you can see it as now the Pleasures are trying to protect Chopper from getting attacked by Queen's attack. And Chopper is kind of getting that God Usopp level of hype right now, because he has all these supporters that's following Chopper right now because he saved their entire lives, and they owe him a great debt just like Usopp did back in Dressrosa. So it is showing a kind of, could we say, a Chopper? Nah, let's not even go there. that's too far. But then we see that Queen has been stopped by his soldiers. And then we see Marco comes in and tell Chopper, nice job, raccoon dog. Now pop him. And then Chopper comes in and says, thanks, Marco. And he said, I got one more thing to say. And he goes up to his biggest beast form and he says, the kicker, I'm not a raccoon dog. The gas on everybody's faces was priceless. They was like, oh, sorry. Everybody had their hand over their mouth. And this is a comic gag with Chopper that everybody keeps calling him a raccoon dog. So it's not nothing new to the One Piece community, but it's just funny to see this once again to be pulled out. And especially everybody's face. We have Drake, we have Goro, we have some of the Yakuzaka. And then we also have Marco too, in which Marco I think is actually the funniest. We then flash to see Momonosuke and Yamato and Shinobu still running away from Kaido's henchmen right at the moment. And then we could start to see that Momonosuke is starting to feel scary, and then he started to hate himself a little bit. And he's transformed into his dragon form, and he says that he's not brave. And everybody that knows, we watched One Piece for a while, is his devil fruit sometimes is triggered by his emotions right now, and it looks like his I'm not brave emotion, his feeling not unconfident, it's feeling like it's bringing out that his dragon once again. And then we could see CP0 again. CP0 is always interesting to see because when they talk, you gotta listen to CP0. And when CP0 is stating now, it says when Kaido was held captured by the Navy, Vegapunk extracted some of the blood elements from Kaido to make an artificial devil fruit for the government. And the government asked for a fruit, but Vegapunk was never happy with the results, so he put all his information or had it stored in Punk Hazard. And then one of the CP0 agents asked, and the main the CP0 agent is, why are you bringing this up now that Punk Hazard was demolished in that explosion? And the main one says, let's hope that fruit got blown up when that happened. But according to G5's report, one of the last was still functioning at the time. He was saying, I was just thinking to myself that thank goodness it was only a failure. And which, here comes theory time about what I think that it could be actually happening. Only reason why the CP0 main agent could be saying that he's thanking goodness that it was only a failure is because he know how powerful that artificial devil fruit could have been if it was actually a great devil fruit, or actually came out a correct way as Vegapunk wanted it, because it would have like the devil fruit powers of Kaido, and that's a Yonko we talking about. And if we know anything about devil fruits in the One Piece world, is that there are super strong ones, and that is definitely would be a super strong one. So only time will tell, and especially since we got that first panel of before this one about Momonosuke is tapping into his dragon powers, it can show you. I think it's starting to foreshadow some of the things that Momonosuke might be able to do in the future, since he did eat the artificial devil fruit of Kaido's. Now we are at the biggest point of the chapter. The last 2 pages were definitely what the heck is going on, the OMGs of the chapter. We see that Oden is back. After we seen that the samurai wounds were tended to and they were regaining health, they was looking around like, who could have helped us right now in this situation? And then one of them said, I feel like I must have been dreaming, because it couldn't have been possible. And then out of nowhere, boom, Oden is right there. And then he says, I missed you. You're so much older now. Wahahaha. And then everybody looks and was like, huh? And then you can see Kinemon is saying, Lord Oden. And this is where the more theories are going around the One Piece world right now, and it's just freaking crazy. My 4 top theories that I believe in order about what's going on with Oden, and here it goes. Theory number 4, I believe that Kanjuro has drawn up Oden in some type of way, and now he's using that to make amends for his past wrongdoings, and is trying to come clean to his friends and make him get some resolve back to him, since Oden has died, and that would increase their energy and increase that, that flow of Oden's aura or haki to bloom once again through them by showing them a picture of Oden. Theory number 3, I believe it actually is Oden. In some type of way, Toki, Oden's wife, has brought him back, sent him in the future before he was going to die or something like that, and now he is back and he's ready to fight. But it doesn't really make sense as much, because Zoro has his swords and his other sword is somewhere with his daughter, so it just will be kind of crazy, but I feel like it could still happen. Second one, I hate to say it, but it could actually be countering Devon, and Blackbeard is here at Wano, and he wants Kaido's devil fruit. And since that's what the topic is, what CP0 was just talking about, is devil fruit, so I kind of believe that countering Devon is the foreshadow of Blackbeard's crew that's showing up in Wano. Which the game is going to get super crazy if that is there. I just don't believe that it's the right time for all this, and I don't believe Blackbeard was already on his way to get the same thing that Navy was trying to get, and I don't believe they was trying to get Kaido's devil fruit. So we will see in the future who this character really is, but let's go to my number 1 prediction. And my number 1 prediction, it is Hiyori and Onimaru. Onimaru has shown that he can transform into one other character right now, between the wolf and the human, but also Toki was, I believe that was Toki that was in that silhouette and a couple chapters ago, and I believe that was Toki that was tending to their wounds, but she had to leave off because it wasn't time for them to meet up with her yet. So and then that's why Onimaru comes in with the swords on his hip, because he was collecting swords and stuff, so he has some swords laying around, so he will be able to fight with them, and also still making them, the samurais, to feel regained, they're getting their former king back. And that's the best way to do with this right now. I would really love to see Oden back full force, but I think it's time for Luffy to replace that firepower that Oden used to have in Zoro, and also the other the people that's up there on the top of the rooftop. This chapter was jam-packed with a lot of details throughout the whole entire thing, and a lot of importance of key players that's coming to contribute to this war. One, we have Chopper that was showing that he is a threat to Queen and his viruses. Like his Queen viruses does not have no effect against Chopper, because Chopper will just counteract it and make something up so the war can go in the Straw Hat's favor. And also that Chopper is not a raccoon dog, okay? Everybody get that right now. He's not a raccoon dog. And then we also have what CP0 was telling us in the middle of that chapter about how the artificial devil fruit from Kaido could be something of a situation. And we got to figure out what that situation is, especially since Momonosuke did have that devil fruit of Kaido. So no telling what could possibly go on with Momonosuke. Momonosuke could be actually a powerhouse right now, guys. We just don't know this yet. And then lastly, the biggest bomb that Oda dropped in a while. I won't say a while because he be dropping bombs left and right. But he had dropped this bomb on us about Oden. Guys, comment down below and tell me who you think it is. And what type of order as well, too, if you have an order like mine. It has been fun. It's been a pleasure to doing this with you. Comment down below. Tell me how the video was. Leave a like if you liked the video. And guys, until the next time we see. Oh yeah, there's no break. I mean, there is a break this week. So you won't see me unless you guys want another video. So comment down below as well of a video that you would like to see. But it has been fun, guys. Till the next time. Peace.